Too street to study. TSTS. Too tough to teach. TTTT. Too live to learn. What else I got? Too real to read. I got another one. Hold on. What is it? Too hard to be humble. Pause, if applicable. This is what I think we're dealing with right now. I know ain't no way. No, I want to say this is going to be my last video on this topic, but I know it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Somebody going to say something, something going to come out, pause, and it's going to be back in the yami in your herd. Hold on a second. I got a light. Check it out. Yeah. So, yeah. Fat Joe. I had a conversation with my brother, Mecca, for my expert opinion. Now, I won't disclose the things from my conversation. You know what I mean? I feel like there's one thing that I should disclose, and that was just the fact that I was right. I was right. He didn't know what FBA means. Like I said, Gat didn't know, or Gat probably didn't know, and Math probably didn't know. Both of those individuals confirmed what I'm just a very decent judge of character. That's the humility in me speaking. I want to say I'm a great judge of character. I'm great at reading people. I want to say that, but the humility in me is say I've been wrong before. I can't say I'm great, but I'm proud that I was. I'll be proud when I be right. You understand what I'm saying? Get my little told you so on. People be like, oh, I'm not trying to say I told you so. Niggas know, yes you is, B. I'm not trying to be the I told you so. Yes, you be the I told you. I'm done with it. I'm gonna be the I told you so guy from now on. That's my payment for you not listening. I'm not talking about this right now. You're saying in general. I get the gloat when you ain't listening to what I said, and what I said was what it was. But yeah, I think the last one of all of those, too tough twos, too street twos, and all of that, the too humble. No, too hard to be humble, pause. That might be the most effective one at play right now, because I'm almost positive that at this point, Fat Joe is in the know, right? He's in the know. Someone has educated to him at this point to the fact that FBAs is not necessarily an organization like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that. I mean, but then in a manner of speaking, yes, right? You have it as it's a lineage, right? But upon finding out that what's the brother's name? Nassim Rashid. I can't think. The founder, the person who coined, and you know what I'm saying, the Tariq Nasheed. Is that his name? Am I saying it right? I'm messing it up. I wrote it down yesterday, so I'm having a brain fart right now. So hold on a second. Yeah, Tariq Nasheed is his name. I'm sure at this point, like I said, when I found out that Tariq Nasheed, he coined and owns the phrase, it's a is it a I'm like, oh, it's a company now, like it's a corporation or whatever, right? And the intentions the intentions of a corporation may not necessarily align with the intentions of a movement or a lineage, right? You know what I'm saying? When you become a corporation, you have certain objectives, you know what I'm saying? Corporations make money, so on and so forth, right? So, all of that's a very it's tricky right there. Right there with that understanding, right? it's that puts that adds a lot of extra nuance to the situation, right? Because like when you think about the Black Lives Matter situation, like I was all for Black Lives Matter as a movement, right? But as a corporation, you start to hear that they did some wild things with the money that they was getting, misappropriating funds and all kind of this, that, and the third. This stuff you hear, like I don't know, this picking up pieces off the internet floor. So, you have like with that being said, I am careful with things that I align myself with. Like I proudly say that I'm FBA, but not of any corporation that I don't fully understand. But foundational Black American, the definition of that, yeah, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? I see people shaming Lord Jamar. They're like, wow, from God body to foundational Black American. As if what I think that they're implying is that that's crazy. Like, you go from being God body to claiming America. I hear what they saying, but I feel like it's I don't know. Like, let's take for instance the song "Still Nigga," Jay-Z, still N-word. Sorry, YouTube. Right? White, black, dark, light, rich, poor, whatever you, still nigga. You understand what I'm saying? It's like we could say whatever we want, but we could call ourselves whatever we want, but we still are distinct. We still identified as such when it comes down to the way people see us. So I mean, I just look at this is the same thing, God body, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Muslim, FB, whatever, from whatever denomination you may be, you might be a Caribbean American or from the motherland. You live in America, on the paper you considered American, right? And whatever, regardless of whatever you consider yourself, when you look at the definition of FBA, you can say, all right, I fall under that. You know what I mean? I just think that, the corporation versus the movement or the lineage is two different things. I feel like, I don't know if the like I have seen some mean-spirited things going on throughout the lineage. Maybe that's the movement, but I would like to say that it, you know what I'm saying, like, because it's a lot of confusion. Some people is like they a gang, they a mob, and I almost understand why Fat Joe felt that way. He was like, I don't know, it's this, because the way he referred to FBA was like it was a clique or some mob that was attacking him, right? And I was like, what the? Because I know that's not what it is in general, but what I've been seeing online, I've been seeing some of the the political racial gangbanging that I done seen spiritual gangbanging, I done seen racial gangbanging, I done seen political gangbanging. It all happens. It all happens, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is in competition for the most knowledge. Niggas is in competition for the most purity of blood. Niggas is in competition for the most. Niggas will sit there and argue with each other and belittle each other over things like that, right? But I'm running all over the place. The point I'm trying to drive my way to is the fact that I know Fat Joe knows by now the error of his ways. You can't convince me that he meant to disrespect all foundational Black Americans. Like, I'm not saying whether or not the man is racist. I'm not saying none of that. You know what I mean? That's kind of, that's kind of hard to decide considering he was put on by DITC. He run with Remy. You know what I'm saying? His one of the closest people in his circle happens to be a black Haitian. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me to concretely consider or assume somebody is a racist with all of these things around. I'm not saying that a person can't be racist with all of those things still, but I'm just saying it's hard for me to to judge and convict on, with those things in play. I would need more information. But what I'm saying is this. You can't convince me that he knew or understood wholeheartedly what FBA was when he went on his little. Fat Joe was like he's like a wind up doll. Like, you sit up, you put a microphone and the camera in front of him, you wind him up, you ask him a question. It's like winding up a wind up toy, and he just goes. You know what I'm saying? You just let him go. So that happened, right? And I'm sure that somebody has put him on to write out, Joe. Fat FBA means this. What I think, this is my assumption, I think, son, it's too hard to be humble right now. Pause. Pause, protesters, get your ass out of here. Rest of y'all, welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your tour guide, your host, president. I'm the king around here. I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, the janitor. I mops the damn floor. With you, if you don't follow the rules. Follow the rules. The rules are you got to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, then leave us a super thanks. Or a Cash App. We actually prefer the Cash App, but y'all do y'all. You know what I'm saying? Cash App tag will be in the description along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for all of you who would rather hear me rap than to hear me yap. You know what I'm saying? All of my mixtapes are there, from Slang and Rock Volume 2 all the way back to Shell Shock. Go there and go crazy. But more importantly, the Winner's Circle video is out there. I don't feel like I feel like when I don't feel like I'm spreading the word well enough. Go run those numbers up over there. You understand what I'm saying? It's a very Did I tell you? Did I mention how inspirational the song was? You could play it for you could play it around your kids. Maybe I shouldn't tell you. Maybe y'all just go run the numbers up. Anyway, as I was saying, too hard to be humble, right? I feel like Fat Joe wants to apologize, but he's too tough for that. He's too hard for that. Pause. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't want to be shamed into or bullied into apologizing. This is my honest opinion. And this ain't with Fat Joe. I mean, this is directly to Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, as direct as I could be. It's not like I know him or I know for sure he's a list. I mean, I know him. I met him, but y'all know what I mean. Take heed if you will, right? To some people, being tough is way too important. It's way too important. It is. Like, that's gonna hurt you. Like, when you really been through some you hurt, which I'm sure he has. I don't question his street credibility in no way. To the point, I feel like it may be so solidified that it's okay to stop talking about it. It's okay. Some people, you get in an interview with them, you put a camera on them, they can't be in front of a camera for 5 minutes without, in some subtle way, reminding you that they gangster. And it's just not necessary. It causes more problems. I saw in a movie somewhere, I don't remember the name of the movie. I wish I could. I would quote it and I would, send you to go watch it. But one dude said to another dude, they was talking about a third dude. The third dude was being described as being tough. They was like, hey, he's got a lot of balls. You know what I'm saying? And the other dude was like, well, yeah, balls only get you so far. After that, they get you killed. You understand what I'm saying? Pause, and pause, right? Being tough only gets you so far, bruh. It's only so far it's going to take you. After that, it becomes a problem. It's going to get you killed. And it might not get you killed. It could get your career killed. It could get you understand what I'm saying, your hopes and dreams and aspirations killed. Just because you couldn't get out of your tough skin. Your own tough way. Pause. It's a tough skin. I don't know. Anyway. As I said, pause, protesters, get your ass out of here. It's a game that grown men play with other grown men who like to play. If you got a problem with that, then you are the one with the problem. Was you mad if I said that's what she said? You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be mad if I did that, right? Because it's y'all that's with the phobia. Anyway. Yeah, he could have been, Fat Joe could easily, at this point right now, he could jump right on the camera and go, listen, I didn't know. He could go, listen, the guy rocking this monster knows that guy rocking this monster knows his stuff. I didn't know. You think I would sit here and diss all of my friends? Come on, don't be stupid. See, I'm giving you a way that you can say this and still be tough. So you think I'm stupid? Like I got put on by Diamond D, Lord Finesse, agent, but I'm gonna diss all of my friends? I didn't know. The rest of y'all come on with the, y'all mean with the, you understand what I'm saying? That's your out right there. That's your out. Because I know that it don't make sense, period, for you to have, let's just say, let's hypothetically, let's take out the word FBAs, right? Let's just say it was you replace FBA with dudes from Brooklyn. He's from the Bronx. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, it's I'm sure if you're from the Bronx, it's Bronx over everything, right? It's like it's Brooklyn, we Brownsville over everything, right? I'm sure. Just imagine if it was a crew that was strictly called Brooklyn, right? And he had smoke with these niggas. It's a rap group called Brooklyn. And they was disrespecting him, right? And he said, he's broke Brooklyn and blah, 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 right? And he meant what he said, right? But it might not have came. Let's say he said that, it ain't come out right. It's the same. He's like, you think I'm saying F all of my friends from Brooklyn? You think I'm saying F Biggie and this one and that one, all of these dudes that I'm friends with? If I thought I would never do that. So I'm just saying, Fat Joe, take this, you know what I'm saying, wrap it up, package it up, however you package it up. And you know what I mean, go with, you know what I'm saying? You get to call people ignorant. You get to do some things that still, you know, appear tough. Cause bruh, I'm just saying, I'm here to help. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help. If you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 more peace signs. Yeah, I think that's it. Rock on, rock on.